We are right now looking at forming a working group, and we've had some discussions with a lot of CEOs and a lot of different social networks about exploring how to build an actual useful decentralized social network. I outlined a collection of requirements that I feel are necessary for that network to be useful. First, the network has to actually solve the underlying problem of information flow and curation and radicalization. So right now, information does not flow properly and is not curated properly. We live in silos in social networks. And those silos basically become self-reinforcing feedback loops that radicalize people and make everybody succumb to confirmation bias. And they don't even subjectively separate people. They make people actually live in objectively different realities. They cannot agree on basic facts anymore. So the first characteristic of a good social network is one that balances perspectives and information and allows people to agree on common facts and understandings, even if their values are different. The world is nuanced and there's a lot of complexity there, and you have to be able to discuss issues and agree on baseline facts. And then you can argue about values and try to understand why people have values the way they are. So the first characteristic is you need information flow, proper information curation, and the ability for people to converge towards a nuanced middle as opposed to radical silos. The second criteria is you need incentives for the curation of information and incentives for participation and content creation. The infrastructure of a social network is much more cumbersome than a cryptocurrency. So new protocols and algorithms need to be invented. So these are kind of the baseline three components. You need to have a sustainable closed economy where there's a demand for the token, there's a demand to acquire the token, and you use the token to incentivize things. You need to have de-radicalization and proper information flow, and you need to have proper infrastructure subsidy. And if you can achieve these three things, then I think a decentralized social network makes a lot of sense. And no one corporation or cabal of companies has the ability to destroy people, to remove them from the river. Everybody has equal access and fair and free access to the flow of information.